So hi guys. Welcome to this session. As everyone joins in, maybe I just give them like a minute or two to join in before then we we start off. So Ian, man, how have you been?
Good.
You've been good. Tell me about your trading. How's your trading been?
Uh, has been tough journey,
Uh-huh.
but has been good
Uh-huh.
on learning stuff, correcting stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
also when I've been consulting, has been good.
Okay.
Sometimes tiresome,
Mm-hmm.
but we keep pushing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's all the energy and effort put into it definitely worth is very worth it. I'd say that. I mean, it's very worth it. Maybe just give me an update on how your challenge is progressing. The funded next one. Tell me about it.
Uh, also the first time,
Mm-hmm.
the first time I placed a trade,
Uh-huh. How was it?
went in the L direction.
Uh-huh.
I panicked, but I said, let me just compose myself and see how things will go.
Okay.
I was scared for a bit, but I went back.
Mm-hmm.
Just I opened other two positions, and they were good.
Uh-huh.
After those two positions, I closed them. Then uh, I went like for another 1 week to compose myself.
Uh-huh.
The emotions were high. I was happy. I'd never made like such profit before, so
Uh-huh.
I had to collect myself. Then when I came back,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I thought I was not cool, like and composed. Hey, lo and behold, I
Uh-huh.
thought wrong. So
What happened?
uh, I lost the two trades, but I never lost the account still.
Okay.
So risk management has helped. That is when like I was able even to understand like about risk management. Like even after those two trades,
Yeah.
losing two trades, I never lost profit.
Okay.
So currently, I'm waiting to check on my. I'm looking for another entry
Mm-hmm.
on NZUSD and uh, USD I missed the one that you had spotted.
Mm-hmm.
So I just decided to wait till the next zone.
Okay.
I was looking at Euro USD,
Mm-hmm.
missed an entry. So
You had
seems
an you
like
had you had an entry on Euro USD.
I was to make a move,
Uh-huh.
but then I missed the chance, so I relaxed.
Okay. But the most important thing is you still have that account,
Yeah,
the challenge account, right?
yeah,
You've not messed it up.
no.
Yeah, okay, then that's fine. That is actually good progress. First thing I must comment, because if you have been able to maintain, you've been able to maintain the challenge till now, even if you take a little bit of losses here and there, you
Yeah,
don't allow it to damage your psychology, like your state of mind when approaching the next trade. and I also like the fact that you give yourself I also like the fact that you give yourself breaks when you have after either a big win or after a big loss again, it tends to either after a big win or a big loss, it tends to get into someone's mental space, especially if it is like the very very first time either taking a very big win or a very big loss. It
Lots.
tends, yeah,
Yeah.
it tends to mess up with someone's psychology. So you find yourself in an instance whereby you end up taking either making rash decisions, either maybe taking irrational trades, or finding yourself trying to, that in the case of in the case of that's in the case of if you have like a very big win. If you have a very big loss again, you find yourself maybe wanting to make that and revenge trade, wanting to make that back. Then in the process, you find yourself blowing the whole account. So I like the way you've handled your mental once it comes. I mean, you've handled your mental when it comes to both the profits and the losses, which is actually a very good thing. Charles, maybe tell me how has your trading been? How have the markets been taking you?
Okay, for me,
Uh-huh.
uh, I joined a live and
Oh,
not
you're
very,
you're already trading live.
yes, yes, on a small account,
Okay, that's
but
good. That's good. Tell me about it. Uh-huh.
I'm also trying on pro firms on the challenges, the
Mm-hmm.
demo.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried two on FTMO.
Mm-hmm.
I completed one, but
Uh-huh.
not it didn't go through.
Mm-hmm.
The other one I'm still on it. I've come to
Uh-huh.
find that one of my biggest challenge was rushing into trades without
Okay.
a proper formation.
Mm-hmm.
So that I'm actually looking into during these days.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
What was the issue with the one that you had failed? What did you realize about it? What was the challenge that happened?
Oh, for that one, I took many trades. I took so many trades.
Mm-hmm.
I overtraded. I came to realize that I was overtrading with it.
Uh-huh.
So I was being exposed. I was exposing myself too much with the risk, and
Okay.
I failed one of the objectives.
Uh-huh.
So they took the account.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes, yes.
Uh, I'm glad that at least I'm trying to, yeah, I'm glad at least that you are able to to self-analyze and see what really happened. You are able to evaluate and see what happened. Then you're able to work on that. Okay. So you're able to see what
Yeah.
happened, then you're able to work on that and improve on that. So maybe a little bit about myself as well. I've also been actively trading. I'm both I have live and I also have an FTMO challenge. Currently I'm doing a 200K, $200,000 challenge. I'll share the maybe I'll share the what is it called? I'll share about it as we progress. I'm also doing, yeah, I have my live and I have 200K currently running. I'm not yet funded. I'm still within the evaluation phase, but looking towards getting funded with that one. So maybe let's take a look at a bit of charts that we have. If anyone checked out the Discord, I shared multiple setups yesterday for the week. So we've done USD JPY, USD CHF, and USD CAD. I remember sharing this on the Discord. Yeah, you can see when the analysis for USD CHF is here. I have USD JPY here. I didn't share USD CAD here. Yeah, I didn't share USD CAD here. I think that one I shared it on a different platform. But if anyone maybe had taken a look at them, then we will have. found you will have gotten a good setup to to trade, because both of them are actually in profits. USD JPY and USD CHF are all in profit. So we'll have a look at that. We have Janet. Hi Janet.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's been quite a while. I haven't heard from you in a long time.
Yeah.
How has your trading been?
It's good. I'm still making progress.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
No, that's good. That's good. Um, I'm glad that at least everyone is able to make that progress, and
Mm.
be able to take on these trading journey. And I think that is one of the reasons, or maybe how I came up with this whole group, because I realized out of everyone, it's not out of the whole bunch that everyone was maybe with their fellow members. It's not everyone who's in this group. So I just handpicked selectively like guys who I see are really dedicated and really focused with this, and seems like I was right about it, because if you have been making your own progress and taking your own trades, being able to evaluate, reevaluate, assess yourself, and see how you are making progress, that is very, very commendable. That is very great, and I'm really happy that guys are doing that. Ian is already in trading prop farm so far. Charles is already trading live, so it actually makes me very, very happy to know that it's the right group of people that I selected. And also it's also guys have that drive to actually want to learn and understand this craft. So I'm really, really happy. I know I've been away for a while, handling a little, I mean, a bit of other things outside. But then again, I'd want, as much as I've also been handling other things, guys have been doing their own progress. Guys have been doing their own progress separately, which is very, 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 very great. So even without, I know you have access. I hope, I mean, everyone has access to the Discord. So you can just check out the analysis and check out the videos that I've been posting. But this one-on-one interaction we've not been having. Maybe unless those who have messaged me privately, we've been able to talk. I've been able to assist where I can. But now I want to bring these sessions back in full, and that will maybe happen now very, very well from January. Because I mean, December, I know by mid-December, guys will now start focusing on holidays, and the markets will start, volatility will start going down. So we will now do this perfectly from January. But all in all, I'm really, really happy that guys are trading on their own, which is very, very commendable. I see Talia is here. Hi, Talia.
Hi,
Hi, Talia. How are you?
I am fine. You?
I'm good. I'm good. My birthday, mate. Since my birthday, you've not talked to me.
Hey, wait till next year.
Okay, okay. How's your trading been?
It's been okay.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I started prop farm, the
Oh,
prop farm
really?
challenge on. Yes.
Uh-huh. Tell me about it.
Uh, it's okay. I can't like okay.
Just
Wait.
give me like a general overview. Which pop farm is it? What challenge are you on? Are you in phase one, phase two? Maybe if you've already gone live, maybe tell me about it. The progress. Just getting feedback of the progress that guys have been doing. I've done that with Ian, Charles, Janet, and now you. So just tell me the overall progress of how your trading has been so far.
Mm, yes, I started the prop farm challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also trading live. I have a live account and a prop farm challenge account.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay, nice, nice. Uh-huh. That's
Yeah.
good. Which profile are you trading with?
Funded next.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Nice. How is it going?
Um, from the last time we had sessions till
Mm-hmm.
now, I can
Mm-hmm.
say I've seen a lot of improvement. At least now
Uh-huh.
I can do things on my own. Like
Mm-hmm.
even when you post your setups on Discord, at least I see. I've also Like they're almost the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. And how is the live account going?
Yes.
How
Sorry, I've
is
not heard you.
I'm asking how is the live account going? How is the trading live? How has it been the transition from demo trading now into live trading, and how has it been?
Mm. I can say it's different. Trading a demo account and a live account, it's somehow different because
Mm-hmm.
on a live account,
Yeah.
and you see your emotions are involved.
Yes.
It's real money you're trading.
Mm-hmm.
The first times I was scared. It
Uh-huh.
wasn't like easy,
Uh-huh.
but now at least I can see some improvement. I
Mm-hmm.
haven't made withdrawals yet, but at
Uh,
least I can see I'm improving. Yeah.
yes. That is actually that is great. For you to start getting to the withdrawals, you can't skip the progress. The slow steps on the progress is what now gets you to the withdrawals part. So, but I'm very, very happy that everyone here is now actively trading. You're able to do the trades on your own, and you're able to now look at markets on your own, be able to um, derive a bias and be able to take trades on your own. So, guys, I'm very, 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 very happy for everyone. And it also makes me happy knowing that I've been able to make an impact on everyone here. So I'm very, very happy for that. Now maybe let's look at some of maybe let's start off with these setups that I shared yesterday. I'm sure everyone here is on the Discord. First of all, is everyone here on the Discord? Can everyone access the Discord? I know Talia, I usually see you. Ian, are you on the Discord?
Yes.
Yeah, you're on the Discord, yeah?
Mm,
This one, the one, the chase one, the one on the screen.
yes.
Okay. Charles, are you on the Discord?
Yes, yes, now. Yes,
Good,
yes.
good, good. Janet, you also on the Discord?
Yeah.
Perfect. Then, if everyone is on Discord, then I think you have been seeing the setups and that have been sharing the videos as well.
My
Uh,
username is Fascinate.
oh, you were. I usually, I don't know why, for some reason, I thought Fascinate was Simon James. For some reason, I don't know, I thought Fascinate was Simon James. So that is you. Okay, okay, that's fine, that's fine. I remember Simon said he couldn't join today. But I'm sure when you have the next session, he will join. I'd also like to hear from him. I know he's also one very committed guy to this. Um, so let's start off with the startups that we shared yesterday. So we had a look at USD JPY and the USD CHF. So we'll start with these ones, then maybe the ones that you would like us to cover together. Feel free to tell me, then we can check it out together. So the first one was UJ. So this is USD JPY, sorry, and that is what you have here. So you can see USD JPY we're still holding. Now this is another swing that we will have until maybe the end of the week, but also you have to be very careful because you guys know that on Friday we have NFP, right? So sorry. So on Friday we have NFP. So you can see the kind of reaction that you have here. And I think we've talked about this multiple times, even during the physical sessions that we had, whereby when you have such kind of a scenario, now here you're looking at it from the 1 hour time frame. So when you have such kind of a scenario, you have a solid breakout, right? These are solid breakouts on the 1 hour time frame, and both the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame. Okay. So this is 1 hour, this is 4 hour time frame. So maybe let's cook it up from the 4 hour time frame so that I can explain something. Now check this out, yeah. So you have this was the key demand, right? This is a major demand, and it is a major demand on the 1 hour, 4 hour, and the daily time frame as well. If you go to the daily time frame, you'll see how that happens. Now, this was the key demand, right? Now, if you look at this area, look at this area here, right? This was a key demand, and it was also an origin of major price moves. The first time price got to this demand, you saw a very strong rally to this supply area. So it was this rally here. Then when price came back again, we saw price missed this demand by a few pips. Then we saw a very strong rally that saw price rally all the way to these highs up here. Now, when price got to this demand, look at the kind of reaction it had. We had, yes, we had a candle close, we had candle closes inside demand, but then here we didn't see a candle close above demand. All these candle closes are still inside demand. Then eventually price dropped and broke this demand area, forming a lower low here. So this now, when the lower low was formed, both on the 1 hour, 4 and the daily time frame, now the perspective shifts from this demand holding to the demand breaking. So now when a demand is broken, becomes a new supply, right? So when now this lower low was formed, we waited for this retest. So price retraced to retest this area. And again, it's now a common rule of thumb. Anytime either a supply is broken or a demand is broken, just always wait for the retest before now continuation of the prevailing trend in the direction that you expect it to. So in this case, we have this setup here, the bearish continuation scenario. So now we have a retest of this, right? And then now the kind of confluences we have here, we have candle closes below we have candle closes below. Now this is supply. So you have candle closes below supply. Then you have this engulfing, and then you have on the 1 hour time frame shows a very strong H1 bearish engulfing. I remember I had sell limit at 150.800. Then I took manual executions at about 150.700. So we have seen now price push fast from this low here. So we have seen a pullback back to 150,000 before continuation of the drop lower. So what I'll be expecting to see is, again, when you're eyeballing your targets, yeah, we've already now identified our execution, you've identified our entry. So you've identified our stops, because now if our entry is here, then our stop is slightly above, maybe somewhere in the mid range of this area. Because again, this is USD JPY. For USD JPY, the pips are quite more than on the other pairs. So if it was maybe a pair like USD CHF, or a pair that the distance from here to here is not more than 30 pips, then you can have maybe stops above. But if you have a pair like now USD JPY, so from here to here you might find about like maybe 40 to 50 pips. So you have to like range your zone in a way that even if you have a good execution, you have a good execution. So you find yourself not having some very, very insanely wide stops. Okay. So now with this, if you are in this trade, so what is our target? So considering we always look at it from a swinger's perspective. So where is the market going to in the long term? And if you look at the like now where I have my target is here, 147.300. But how did I derive that? Now, when you come to this on the 4 hour time frame, this is the key demand area. And now this area here, this demand is the origin of the rally to this area. So for this range to be filled, we must see price come back to this area, 147.300, which is this demand. Okay. So we are looking at price coming to this area, 147.300, before we have a potential reversal. So for anyone who did not take the trade, you'll have to, if anyone did not take the trade, you'll have to maybe wait for a pullback before you take the position, of which the pullback happened at around this area. But again, remember that our bias is bearish. So with that in mind, we know that we are going to 147.300. So now the next the next area of your next thought process is you are looking at price coming towards this area. So if you've missed the trade, you'll have to wait for a pullback. If you're already in the trade, now you're just in the process of trade management. So maybe moving stops to break even, or maybe moving your stops in profit, then now holding the trade until it goes to our target. And I'm sure by now everyone knows how I share my setups and the kind of setups that I share. So we are always looking at something at least on all these currencies, something nothing less than 100 pips, 150 pips. Now for this one, this is on UJ. For UJ, this one will be slightly higher. For UJ, we will be looking at from our entry to our target. Again, our target is 147.300 on this area. So again, these are 300 and a whole 340 pips. So with that, I mean, you have a setup like this, 340 pips, you're holding for a period of time, but then again, less is more. So if you have a trade like this, you don't now find yourself trying to jump into other pairs. You just like hold it comfortably until price gets to our target. So if price, like now for this one is 340 pips, our target is 340 pips. Price has only moved, how many pips? From here to here. Price has only moved 90, let's say 100 pips. So there's another 200 pips up for grabs. So it's how you position yourself, your entry, your stops, and your target. You can be able to still ride the wave of this on this pair for USD JPY. Okay. So I know Ian, I know you trade JPY pairs, unless you maybe broke up with JPY pairs, but the last time you and JPY pairs were together,
We went for a short leave.
it was a situationship, yeah?
It's a long relationship, but currently
Uh-huh.
we are distant.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It was kind of like a situationship. Or if it is a relationship, you're probably on a break, then we'll maybe get back together.
Let's call it a break.
Okay, okay. That's fine. So but you understand like what I'm saying, huh? So with this USD JPY, our major target is this level below. And now this on the 4-hour time frame. Maybe if I zoom out like this. Oh, let me delete the drawings so that you're able to see it like clearly. Yeah, on the 4-hour time frame again, you can see this demand was derived from it becoming a previous supply, and you can see. And one thing, one thing about one thing about what is it called? One thing about um, one thing about major levels. One thing about major levels, especially on the 4-hour and daily time frame, is that if a level is broken on the higher time frame, either the daily or the daily or the 4-hour time frame, if a level is broken, I'd say 80 to 90% of the times price always comes to retest that level, either as a new demand or a new supply, depending. Then there will always be strong moves from such levels, because such levels usually have something known as high supply and demand imbalance. I'm sure you've heard me mention about high supply and demand imbalance, okay? Whereby if you have high supply and demand imbalances, that is where we have the strength of the move is much, the strength of the move is stronger. We have a very like stronger strength of the move. Then we usually also have the strength of the move, usually the strength of the move into the zone, the strength of the move out of the zone usually matters. Then you usually find like some very strong reversals at these levels. So mark that one out. On the 4-hour and the daily time frame, you will usually find very strong moves. Okay. Now that is on USD JPY. We've checked out the 1-hour, the 4-hour. Yeah, on the 1-hour time frame, maybe if you are looking to take a re-entry on this one, will have taken the good re-entry at here at 150.200, or maybe in case price comes back towards this area, which I doubt it may come back, but if it does, it's a good area to take those sells from, then swing it to the next major level. Now the daily time frame, let's go to the daily and see. Yes, now on the daily time frame, you can now see why I'm saying having our target at this next major demand, so 147.300. Again, you can see we've broken. This is a key demand. When price broke this, when it was a previous supply, it broke, retested, and then continued as demand. Now it was as demand, it has been broken, retested as supply. So now we have a continuation of the drop lower. So these levels being broken, these levels on the higher time frame being broken usually give very good setups, both for reversals and continuation kind of setups. Okay. Now that is on USD JPY. Let's check out USD CHF. We have that. This is USD CHF. I shared this yesterday, even before price got here. If anyone checked this on the Discord, damn, why do I have this? So if you even check this on the Discord, I shared this before even price like literally got to this area of interest. Again, if you look at this on the 1 hour time frame, you can see how prices reacted here. We had price rallying to this area, we had rejections, multiple rejections, then candle closes below supply, then price rallied into this area again. Then today, because we had the CHF CPI that happened today in the morning, then that is when you saw this strong push. Now this is on the 1 hour time frame again. If you look at it from the 4 hour, let's see from the 4 hour time frame. Yeah, so from on the 4 hour time frame, you can check and see here. If I delete this level here in the middle, let me delete it. I had just plotted because this is a minor level, but if I remove that and I remove this as well, now you can see now that is clear. So we have our chart like this. So our working range is from this demand. Maybe let me push it like this. So our working range is from this demand, okay, to this supply, to this supply. No, okay, and now back to this demand area. Okay, so these levels here, these are minor demands. That's why I had plotted, because again, these are the first low. This is the first H4 low. So when price came from this supply, price got to this first H4 low, didn't break it, and that is how you saw this retracement back to this supply. So when you have such kind of a scenario, we have our positions. You can see there's a strong bearish engulfing candle showing that this is a potential, it's a good potential reversal. Then we have a bearish push, of which we are still expecting more momentum. So for this one again, the first target will be these lows at 0.88 thousand. That will be the first target again, because these lows have not been taken out yet. But then once these lows are taken out, for the major range to be filled, we will see price coming back to 0.87. Let's say 0.87, 330 areas, which is now back to this demand. Again, considering this demand area was the origin of the rally to this supply. Okay, so now this supply area, for the major range to be filled, we must see price eventually come back to this demand area. Take out these lows, because this is this low here, this low here. So take out these lows and you see price coming all the way down to this, what do you call it? We see price coming all the way down to this demand area. And you can see this on the 4 hour time frame. If I clear the drawings, then you go to, if I clear the drawings, then you go to the daily time frame as well. You can see that, let's see, on the daily time frame as well, this is a key area. The very first time I was looking for sales, you can, when price got here, then you saw price rally back to supply. We had a push till this area, you can see, then price comes back to retest this. So this was quite textbook trade. So you can see on the daily time frame again, the reason why I'm eyeballing this level as our target, the reason why I have this demand as our target again, you can see also on the daily time frame, it's a very key area. It's a very key area on the daily time frame. Okay. So we will be expecting that range to be filled when you see price come back to this area. Okay. So we have that. That is on USD CHF. I think maybe I can show you. I have these positions running. I have these positions running both on the various different accounts. Maybe I can share that. I have maybe just give you a snippet. So if you can see my screen, I hope you can see. Can everyone see my screen? So this is, you can see this is a live. This is a live account. So this is USD CHF. I have like, this is just like two positions, very small, very small risk. And you can see where my target is, just about 0.87 400 areas. So, and this is, again, you can see this live. I took the trade on the 1 hour time frame, so I'm just holding. It was a sell, I took it as a sell limit. So this is on the 4 and also the daily time frame. When we will be holding that. So again, our USD CHF is a setup of about how many pips? Again, a good 130 pips, 140 pips if you'll have your target at 0.87 330. But again, the point is it's a trade that's worth over 100 pips. So if you are in the trade, just hold the position. If you're not in the trade, you'll have to wait until price retraces somewhere. You'll have to wait until price retraces, then you can be able to take that position. So I have this on live, and I also have it on the challenge, because I also took it on the challenge. On the challenge again, the lot size is slightly higher. So on the other one is the lot size is slightly lower on the live one. So I was just like taking it a bit slow. So this is the challenge. This is a challenge. This is a challenge account. It's a 200. It's a 200K USD challenge. So pushing on with it, I'm just showing you the entries on the various accounts, just giving examples. So again, still the same setup. That is on USD CHF. So I hope guys took this. I hope guys took this the trades that I had shared on the Discord. So I shared the USD CHF, you shared the USD JPY. So now maybe let's check out the dollar index as well and see what you have on the dollar index. Then I will take questions and also anyone who has maybe a pair you'd like us to look at, feel free to tell me. Also, I think the meeting, what if in case the meeting ends itself, just rejoin using the same link, because I can see you have like a remaining time of about like 1 minute and like 30 seconds or something. So in case it just ends itself, just rejoin using the same link, then we continue. Okay. So now this is the dollar index. So you can see we've had now since the election period, you have seen how the dollar has reacted. And I'm sure maybe this is the first election for most of you guys. This is the first election that you have been actively in the markets, and you've seen how it has reacted to various dollar pairs. So maybe I'd like to hear from everyone. Maybe during that election week, were you looking at markets? Did you see the kind of reaction? I will also tell you my observation on that. Maybe because this will end in maybe like less than a minute. So maybe we will look at the dollar index. Once this ends, then just rejoin using the same link. Then we will progress. I will take your questions. We look at different pairs that you want us to look at. We also talk about how the election week was for everyone and how it has been, considering I'm sure it's the first election for most of you guys. For me, it is the second election that I'm witnessing in the market. So I'd like to hear from everyone and see. Okay. So this is the dollar index. We will start out with it in a minute. Okay. So in case it ends, just rejoin